Hi everyone, or should I say hola. My name is Myrna Meeroff. Thank you for joining me today. I'm thrilled to be working with Arts4All Florida to bring art to your home. Today I'll be teaching you how to make 2 replicas of architectural structures from Brazil. To make your Catedral Brasilia, you're going to need 4 straws, a foam bowl. If you don't have a foam bowl, any plastic bowl will work. We're just going to put tape on the outside so you can remove the tape and reuse the bowl. You will need tape, and you'll need scissors. What I have done is I have set out 8 pieces of tape around my table. And it is always better if parents or adults can cut the tape and simply tape it to the table. The first thing that we're going to need to do is create the 8 spires that are going on our foam bowl. So we're going to take each one of our 4 straws and fold them in half. So here's my straw. This part's a little bit tricky, trying to get it exactly in half. And it's okay if they're not even. Once you've folded it in half, it'll kind of be like a chopstick. And then you'll simply cut. Send your scissors in between, cut here, and then all you have to do is push the ends to return them to that circular style. Here's my second one. Fold it in half, cut, squeeze the ends. My third straw. Didn't quite come out even. So now I can just adjust them a little bit by cutting off the extra. And my 4th straw. And this one again isn't going to come out quite even, but once I cut them, I can just readjust the ends by snipping off a little bit to make them even. So now you're going to take the foam bowl and 1 straw. If you're working with crinkly straws, make sure the crinkly side is up. We're going to place the bottom of the straw onto the lip of our bowl and then lean it against the side of the bowl. Then you'll grab 1 piece of tape and tape it there. Now I'm going to take the bowl and I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to put my next straw directly across from the first one. So it's going to make almost like a triangle shape. Again, I'll put it on the lip, grab my tape, tape it. Now I'm going to turn the bowl a quarter of the way so that I'm going to place my next one in between the 2 straws that I already had. Put the straw on the lip, grab your tape, tape the straw down. I'll turn it halfway around to go all the way across and add my next spire directly across from the one I just placed. I put the bottom on the lip and then tape the rest to the top of the bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one in between each set. So I have an empty space here. I'll place it on the lip, grab my tape, turn it a quarter of the way to the next opening, grab my tape, then I have another opening here. And 1 more space left for the final straw. It's the last straw, folks. And then you can simply go around with some extra tape and reinforce your Brazilian cathedral, Catedral Brasilia. To make your Guarani oca, you're going to need a small craft tube, brown paper. You can use construction paper, or you can use a brown paper bag. If you don't have anything brown, you can use white paper and color it brown, or you can just leave it white. You'll also need a pencil, a ruler, scissors, and a stapler or tape. The first thing that we need to do is measure our tube. And we're going to want to measure the length. So you will take your ruler. In the United States, we use standard, so go ahead and use the inches side. Place the top of the inches side at the top, and then see what number you have at the bottom. Most of these tubes are 4 inches tall, as mine is. We also need to measure the top of our tube. And to do that, we're going to squeeze the top to make it flat. And then use the same procedure. Take the inches side of your ruler, place it against one edge, and then read the number at the top, which is about 2.75 or 2 3/4 inches. What we're going to want to do is use the paper, so either your paper bag or your construction paper, to make a rectangle that is 4 inches long by 2 3/4 inches. So what I will do is take my ruler, making sure I'm on the inches side. I'm going to measure from the top to 4 inches and draw a line. Now I'm going to measure across 2 3/4 inches. So if you're looking at your ruler, there's a big line in between the 2 and the 3, and there's a smaller line. That's my 3/4. And then I will take that final line and use it to measure to 4 inches. So now I have a rectangle at the bottom of my page, and I'm going to just cut it out. This will be the roof of our oca. So you should end up in a little rectangle. I'm going to take that rectangle and turn it so that I'm now looking at the long side on the top. And then I'm going to fold it over like a book. This is the roof of the oca, and it's going to go over top of my tube. But I want to make it fringy so that it feels more like the grass that's at the top of a traditional oca. So I have my piece of paper that's folded over like a book. And I'm going to hold it this way where the open side is to my right. And then I'm going to fold it again. And you want a very hard crease here because I'm going to be using this line. Then I'll open it up again, make sure that the folded side is on your right. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut a couple of strips just to the fold so that I give it that fringy feel. 2, 3, and 4. So I just made 4 little cuts on the side so that now when I open it up, you can see the fringe. And then I will squeeze the top of the tube again, place this on top, and then you can either staple it, or if you're uncomfortable using staples, you can just tape the top. The staple will be faster. You only need one. And please just be careful of the sharp end of the staple. So now I have the basic structure for my oka, but it needs a door. And if you noticed from the image that I showed you of a traditional oka, they do not have doors. They simply have openings. And you have two options here. You can do the square opening or you can do a curved opening. I'll show you both ways. If you want to do the square, you're going to just cut straight up and then straight up, kind of fold it open a little bit. This looks like the nose of an elephant, and cut to get the square. And if you wanted to make a round opening, then you would simply start at the bottom here and just curve around so that you get a curved opening. So you have the curved opening or the square opening. And this is a traditional Guarani oka. Great job, everyone. Thanks for watching Arts4All Florida's Spotlight on Art. I hope you enjoyed doing this together as much as I did. If you liked this video, please comment below and share it with a friend. We love to hear from you. Feel free to post your own creations on social media. Remember to tag us by using our handle at Arts4All Florida. That's Arts, the number 4, All Florida. See you next time.